What's up? Here's our new trailer. We spent all day in this heat, transferring stuff from the old Shasta into the new Shasta, and can't run the AC on it because it's on a 15 amp circuit, so
it's a hot box in there.
It's a hot box in there. We'll show you an actual live temperature here shortly inside the trailer. So anyway, this is our new trailer we brought home yesterday from Michigan. This is a Shasta 25 RK, and it's 29 feet 7 inches from hitch to bumper. Weighs just over 5,100 pounds. And as you can see, Shasta has been in business since 1941, so this is their 80th year making trailers. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I really like this, that we got this one, because they just changed this logo in the last year. So they're utilizing the old Shasta logo up here with that kind of script. With also, if you happen to drink Shasta soft drinks, it's very similar to that. So I don't know if the two of those companies have some sort of an arrangement or something going on. Anyway, you can get Shasta colas at like Menards and stuff. So how's this going, Jen? She's wanting to cut me off right now. Can you believe this? Anyway, we're just having fun here making videos. Did I ever tell you guys that I turned down a job? I could have done this for a living about 8 years ago. And stupid me turned this job down working for an RV dealer making videos. Damn. Anyway, hey Rusty, by the way, it's good to see you, bud. So anyway, here's our little tour. So we're going to start on the outside. Has huge storage. This is total pass through here. As you can see, we've already got our stuff in here. We've got lights in here, which is something we've never had before. And Shasta's done a good job over the last 5 years since we had our other one, and just making a whole bunch of standard upgrades. I don't think it's really quite that much an entry-level trailer anymore. So, and one thing they're doing on all models this year is this Shasta sanitizing station. And basically this is a result of COVID. This came out on all models in 2021. It's basically a sink and a little paper towel holder here. And it's got a little tank underneath. I can't remember how many gallons that holds. Probably a couple of 2 or 3 gallons. And but anyway, this is all a result of COVID, actually. And Shasta won some sort of an award for this invention. It's not really an invention, but this idea. And so basically it feeds in back here from your fresh water tank or city water, depending on what you're hooked up to, and both hot and cold. And
then it just drains into
here.
And then you hook up a hose.
And then you hook up a hose or just dump it out. So yeah, you can just wash your hands and you're good. And then it just slides back in on these tracks and you're done. So, but yeah, they got massive storage here. It goes the full 8-foot width of the trailer to the other side over here. And so over on this side, we got basically all of our chairs and that kind of stuff. So over here we got, if we wanted to use a solar panel to keep our battery charged, we could get a solar panel and that would plug in there. Looking up front here, got the dual propane tanks, which is very handy. So it's basically, on this one, this is just going to be used for our hot water. The fridge that we have does not run on propane, so this is just going to be hot water. Battery box to run our 12-volt stuff. And this is something else that they've got new here. This is for the dog to put their leash on that we don't have and never will. I just turned off all the dog lovers right now. They're just clicking off as we speak. Anyway. So we'll start Okay, moving down the side, we got this awning. I believe it's about a 16-foot long awning. This is not fully extended here because it would run into the other trailer, but when it's fully extended, it's going to come out to about here somewhere. And so yeah, it'll definitely, we could have used that today. You can see the sun's been beating down on it all afternoon. And so then up here, this is for an outside TV hookup if we ever wanted one. A couple of outlets here to put whatever, a TV or
air fryer,
instant pot, all that good stuff. This is for an inlet for your antifreeze when you go to winterize. So you just hook a hose up here, put your gallon jugs of RV antifreeze in, and flip the switch inside, and filters through your system. This is your guts for your hot water heater. And this one's got the electric option on it too, which we've never had, so that's going to be kind of cool. So it's both gas and electric. Freshwater fill. So this has a 42-gallon freshwater tank on board. So you would basically hook your hose up from your house or a campground, fill this up, and then you can use the water pump to use your water. So
with us being at Fallen Rock Campground, we will be using city water, which is a connection on the other side, and it bypasses this freshwater tank altogether.
Yeah. Moving around the back.
If we can.
The garden of dirt here. So back here, this is our rear end. That's got that black thing up on the center top there is prepped for a backup rear view camera if we wanted one, which we won't need. That white thing there is an exhaust for the range inside in the kitchen. You can see the bumper's extended on here, and that's if they make these huge racks that kind of fold down that you can put extra coolers or you name it, just store it on there if you need to. So that's why that bumper is extended out. Power supply here. Open up here, we got a little handy shower. We got a little shower nozzle that way because your holding tank drains are down here, so if you need to wash up, you got a nice quick spot to do that. City water connection, so if you're on a campsite that's got water on site, you can hook your hose up to that spigot, put it into here, and it just runs free in there. This is your exhaust for your furnace. And as you can see, we got a big slide out now. This is the first time, this is trailer number 6, we've never had a slide out before. And,
big time. We've reached a big time.
Yes. And
our tanks.
up here is cool. Oh. This actually, for any people that know the Shastas from back in the 60s, they used to put these aluminum wings on the back sides like this. And so obviously these are stickers, but still it's a nice nice shout out to the Shastas of old. So moving back around inside. Excuse me. So this is our big grab handle, which these are handy. If you don't have one, definitely put one of these guys on. All right, so here's the deal. This is what bought us this trailer right here. This kitchen counter and all of this pantry space. Boom. And then up here, down here, over here, these drawers. This is just the kitchen. There's more to come on the counter space and the storage. Well, on the storage, that is, but. So yeah, we got a pantry here. We got, just our typical plates, and she can tell you more.
Plates, cups, knives, bowls, tablecloths, paper towels, extra storage, utensils, all kinds of fun stuff.
All this used to be in our little 21-foot trailer, which was actually 18 feet as far as the living area. So this big bad boy here, this is what I'm most excited about, because our other fridge was pretty much the size of this, except it was like this way and the other one, and it was both a fridge and a freezer. So about this much of it, say like right here was freezer, the rest here was fridge. This is just the freezer alone. And this is a 12 volt Everchill. These are kind of newer on the market, and pretty much everybody's putting these in now, and they don't run off propane anymore, but they're supposed to be just incredibly efficient and cool like you wouldn't believe. I turned this on within an hour ago, and I didn't put a thermometer in there, but we got some freezer pops going in here that'll be good for later on. But yeah, I mean, you know, places for drinks and huge door down here. So yeah, this is one of the things I'm most excited about right here. Now I can have ice cream. And let's see, so here's the eating area. It's just your typical dinette like we had in the other one. Again, more storage down below. Again, this is something that they've done here in the last couple of years. We never had doors on the end of our dinette to access the storage like this. We always have to pull the cushions off, pull the board off underneath the cushions to access our stuff. Now they give you these nice cool doors. Up here, basically keeping puzzles and games and stuff for the kids. Up here is our entertainment center. We had this installed before we picked it up, a TV mount. So we picked up a 24-inch TV on the way up at Walmart that I'll be putting up. Radio, that's her department. She's the techie. Go.
It's got Bluetooth, so we can hook up speakers to that. I mean, it's got speakers inside and outside in different zones. We can turn them on separately or together. So you can hook it up by Bluetooth to your phone or whatever. I think it also somehow integrates with this cable into the TV. So if we want the TV speakers or the TV, instead of using the speakers on the TV, because those are always so tiny and tinny, we can have it playing through the speakers in the trailer. Then I don't know any of the details of this techie stuff here, but this could be useful someday. It's got some sort of onboard Wi-Fi. I'm learning about all that, Wi-Fi for trailers and mobile internet use, and so I'm going to see what that can do maybe for us someday if we do remote work, travel, whatever, from either Fallen Rock or somewhere else. That's kind of it on the techie side.
Okay.
So back into the kitchen a little bit.
Yeah, I was just looking for the Bluetooth on that thing, but anyway. Oh yeah, back to the kitchen. 3-burner stove. This guy pops up for travel. Nice 3-burner gas stove here. Range, microwave. This is our control center. It shows like our battery level, our tank level. So like here we got 1/3 of a tank of fresh water, and there shouldn't be anything in black or the 2 grays. This actually has 2 gray tanks on it, which is like your sink water and your shower water. Each are hold 36 gallons. The reason that is because you need one for the kitchen here. And then the shower is kind of midship up here, so it's kind of far away, so they keep that close to basically where it's going to drain to. So that's why you'll see on models like this where kitchens and bathrooms are quite a ways away. You'll see a lot of them have 2 tanks like that. So basically this has 72 gallons of gray water ability, and then a 36 black tank, which is your toilet water. But yeah, I got cool little knob lights here on that. Sink. Got this cool cover, which is really nice. These are not premium countertops, but they look it. This looks so upscale, you would not believe it. Anyway, so we've got this cool. She's wanted one of these forever, and she's got it now. So basic sink with sprayer. and nice big stainless steel sink in here, which again, this is something that's standard in these things. Ours has a plastic sink, so but yeah, this is her big deal here, is all this counter space, because we're gonna have Keurigs, instant pots, air fryers, you name it, it's gonna all sit here. And one other cool thing that is a big plus for this model is 2 outlets right here. Everything we've been looking at would maybe have one outlet, say somewhere over here, where all your appliances are going to be over here. So geniuses would put outlets in places where you can't really put anything. I tell you, most people that design RVs don't camp. Pet peeve. Anyway, and all you RVers out there, you know this is true too. So anyway, all right. Yeah, here's our a fan here. So if we're cooking something here, it's got a fan here that shoots out the back. Let's see. I think that covers it in the kitchen. And then here's the living room. So like I said, we're going to have a TV up here, and we've got this jackknife sofa here, which again has access under here. And basically what happens here is this makes a bed. So we just basically go like that, and boom, got a place to sleep. The dinette does the same thing. These 2 poles come out. This rests on top of the 2 benches, and then you kind of maneuver your cushions and then throw a blanket on there. And so now basically, where we had the bunks in the other one for Jameson and Anderson kids, these are your bunks now. Because like we like to say, it's our time. Anyway, so then we got this little end table here, and we're gonna kind of deck this out. We've got some ideas that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna put up, some of our Route 66 pictures like we had in the other ones, but we're also gonna be putting on. We're gonna get some like old Shasta brochure advertisements and stuff, and get those kind of framed and kind of put those around here. So I've been looking up that on eBay, looking up some old vintage Shasta ads. And so then I think moving this way, more storage. So we've got so much storage, we don't have anything in here. We got these 2 huge drawers here, overflow stuff here, some of my tool caddies and stuff in here, flashlights and that. Because a lot of models, because this is kind of a common floor plan, a lot of them over here, instead of having shelves like that, this will be like a big wardrobe. So instead of those shelves being in there, that'll be basically to have a dowel rod over there, and you can hang clothes in there. More storage right here. So as we're basically, it's going to be for bathroom stuff, towels and you name it, it all goes here. And speaking of the bathroom, in here, I'll let her go in there. So we got a separate sink, walk-in shower with a skylight, which is kind of cool. And this is all fully enclosed too, which is something we've never had either. So that's going to be kind of cool to have. This is something else we ordered that I sent up to the dealer up in Michigan that they installed for me before we picked it up. It's a fan mate. I think that's it's from Max Air, and it's basically a full trailer ventilation fan. Because for those of you who've had an RV, you know that in the bathroom they put a fan in that spot that's about that big and can't really do anything. So I wanted something that would kind of cool down the whole trailer, and this is doing the job. So you can leave it open also even when it rains, because it's fully kind of enclosed. So that was a big thing. And then two, I made sure I got one with a remote because somebody can't reach up to the thing to open and close it and turn it on. So I told that person that the next one I get, I would make sure I get the kind that's got a remote. So, and we are at 100% speed right now on that thing. So this is kind of cool. So that's the bathroom. Moving on to the suite. And this, I told you the fridge was the one thing that I was most excited about. This is thing number 2. And that's having a bed that I can get out on the side. Instead of going crossways, this bed is, as they call it in the industry, a north-south bed as opposed to an east-west bed. So here it is. And when I say what I like about it is because the bed in our other trailer, basically the head of it was here and it goes this way, and I'm the one who had to sleep over there, so I would have to crawl over somebody. Usually I have to go out this end and then escape to go to bathroom at night or whatever. And now I can just jump out of bed on my side and head on out. So each side has a wardrobe and overhead storage that goes all the way across to the ends here. And also underneath storage where we keep excess blankets and stuff like that. And we got another TV mount we're going to do over here because we've got, again, we can mount a TV over here, so we're probably going to get another TV. And it's got an exit door here. So this is a unit that's got 2 entry doors to it, one to the bedroom and then one to the kitchen. One of the kitchen will pretty much be the main, entry point. And then this is kind of cool. Got a sliding door here. And so this just, boom, pops in right there. So yeah, that I think is about it. It's got a ducted air conditioning too, which is kind of nice. It's got 5 of these ceiling ducts throughout, and 13,500 BTU air conditioner. And something else here too, we got the interior speakers. We got 2 interior speakers and then 2 on the outside too, so that's kind of cool. We've never had that either in an RV, so we're kind of moving up in the world, even though this is still kind of not the most expensive RV you could buy. So anyway, that's about it. You got anything to say? No?
You said it all.
I said it all, and just probably had about 5 people unfriend me for the dog comment. So anyway, here it is. Come see us sometime at Fallen Rock. We'll hang out by the campfire and roast hot dogs and all that stuff. Peace.
Signing off.